How time flies. You've really...
Why does... We made it all the way. We've come a long way since our first day on the job, haven't we? Yeah, but who would come by this late in the evening? Actually, now that Paimon thinks that Lenny and his siblings came around about this time the first day, didn't they?
Traveler? Paimon? Fancy seeing you two here.
Amber? And Eula and Nika too!
We just finished an escort mission for a merchant caravan. The original plan was to make do with some rations for this evening and continue our trip. But Captain Eula brought up...
Ooh, so this is Eula's treat, huh?
We've been eating the same rations for the entire trip, so I simply thought it was high time. Good question. What should we get? Wait a sec. Why are you taking our order?
The Traveler's been filling in for the chef here. You came at just the right time. You'll be the last customers to enjoy her cooking before the original.
Wow, really? Good thing Eula suggested we come here. I wouldn't want to miss this. So, what shall we get?
Anything goes.
Something...
Alright!
Huh? And I guess... I don't really mind either. Anything goes.
Nói chuyện với Yan Xiao. Ngày cuối của Steven rồi.
Anything goes, huh? Oh dear. This is a chef's worst. Still, now that you've worked in the kitchen for so many days...
Ủa, cái cuối sự kiện ngoài quá, mít một cái.
Lâu lâu lâu, vào lâu lâu. Very low.
This is delicious. Perfectly seasoned. Even the rice is bursting with flavor.
Nothing like a piping hot meal served straight from the stove. I've missed.
You've put the finest Pavonian field rations to shame. And that
It's come!
Basic ingredients, simply cooked.
Not the finest dish in the world, but the
So you mean...
perhaps the fact that the aroma of
Oh, yeah. It's almost like we're back.
but
Oh, I'm not talking about the taste.
coming home.
So in other words,
despite how terribly cliche.
Okay, but you can't really have a recipe without a name, though, right? Have we come up with a name for this dish yet? Next on the agenda.
There you are. Thank you for all of your hard work.
Lần đầu chơi Genshin trên máy tính,
You only worked on this job.
thao tác nó vẫn chưa được quen tay.
I can boil like short, I can short.
Ồ, vừa chắc là cái gì? À đây, công thức nấu ăn.
Zoom in, zoom in, zoom in. Zoom in, zoom in.
Cái này để mai nhận này. Để đỡ phải nằm, đỡ phải nhồi người thác. Đây làm người thác luôn.
Let's light it up! Everybody stand back! No touching!
Chơi trên máy tính như này,
This is order.
thao tác nó không quen, cứ phải nhìn nên là nó bị chậm.
Born of ice and frost.
Thao tác không quen thật. Mới chơi thao tác quen. Nó có 119 nhựa đấy. Có thể đi làm mới được, làm quét được. Ui tôi xong rồi. May quá. Mày có phải đấy không bị làm sao? Hú vía. Phải phải đi chết đuối cơ.
Stabilize.
Access denied. For Rex Lapis. Team dream work. Covenant of the Deep.
I will have order.
Thế là xong quỷ thác. Còn nhân thở nó không?
Ad Astra Abyss. Thank you for Ad Astra Ab.
Chưa biết là cái quest này làm như thế nào. Cứ kiểu gì á. Mấy ảnh chụp à? Chưa hiểu nó. Chưa hiểu nó cái quest này làm như nào. À. Ôi chào bạn Đàn Phạm nhé. Nay tôi livestream tí xem thế nào thôi. Mình livestream nên làm quét nhưng mà chưa hiểu cái quét này làm như nào. Chưa hiểu cái quét phải như làm cái gì. Đang gặp bế tắc. Là như nào thế nhỉ? Ồ, cảm ơn bạn nhé. Từ cái đây rồi, mình thấy cái màu vàng này mình... Ô, từ 15 giờ đến 17 giờ.
Should we really be off work this early? There is still a lot left to do.
Xong một cái. Yeah. Tuyệt vời. Tiếp tục cái tiếp theo nào. Ở đây có quái à, lại phải đánh rồi. Lần đầu tao tắt trên máy tính nên là nhiều cái nó cứ bỡ ngỡ nên là bạn thông cảm với tôi nhé.
No touching.
Kiểu tôi toàn chơi điện thoại á, lần đầu chơi trên máy tính nên là nó cứ bỡ ngỡ, kiểu chưa quen nút bấm nên là cứ phải nhìn ấy.
Gather.
Từ 19 giờ đến 20 giờ. Chụp ảnh hồ sen này. Từ từ. Chụp nhầm rồi. À đây. Đây. Chụp nhầm rồi. Ô. Là sao ta? Hay là phải đến đây chụp? Không, nhưng mà nó yêu cầu ở đây mà. Vlog á, mình làm vlog nhưng mà mới được có một video thôi, chưa được nhiều. Chụp ảnh hồ sen á. Đúng chưa ta? Hay là chụp cái hình này, chụp cái đường thẳng mình à? À rồi, được rồi, hiểu rồi. Chụp thẳng cái này, chụp trong khoảng từ 7 giờ đến 8 giờ tối. Hiểu. Bạn xem video có nó có nét với nó có độ phân giải, nó có mượt không? Độ phân giải video nó có rõ không, với lại cái video nó có mượt không? Nếu như mà không để mình chỉnh ạ. Rồi, được luôn. Đến địa điểm tiếp theo nào. Có một cái cá chép tiên linh ở trên đây. Thôi đấy sau vậy. Dù sao thì tôi cũng đặt cấp 8 rồi. Cấp 8 thì mình lấy lúc nào rồi được. 8 đến 10 giờ sáng à? Ô tôi này chính này là 1080p nữa bạn, bạn thử chỉnh ở máy bạn xem có được không? Nó là cái nào? À đây. Chụp ảnh viên ngọc trên bảo quyết khẩu là cái hình nào? À đây, tôi thấy rồi. Viên này. Rồi, ok luôn. Nay bạn chưa đi học hay là bạn học chiều? Ồ mà hôm qua tự nhiên vào Bác Long xong đăng ký đánh online, xong một lúc sau bác ấy gọi lại không thấy đâu. Bạn buồn ngủ quá. Cái này là livestream vì đam mê thôi, cũng không phải kiếm tiền. Như bác Long ấy thì bác kiếm tiền, nhưng tôi kiểu nay cho vui thôi, nay vui mọi người vào xem như kiểu cho đỡ chán thôi. Tôi không đam mê kể cả
Access denied.
nay khoảng tầm 10 mắt vào xem được rất là nhiều, vì mình không phải làm chuyên về cái này ấy. Mình ra nét vậy thôi, chứ ở nhà laptop của mình livestream thì nó livestream được nhưng mà nó bị trễ à. Thời gian từ 17 giờ đến 18 giờ à. Chỉnh thời gian đã. Ô chết, chỉnh thời gian mình lại ấn nhầm rồi các bạn. Xong rồi. Đó. Quay về đây nộp ảnh thôi. Bạn Đạt muốn tôi livestream game khác không? Hay là muốn xem Genshin thôi?
We're way behind schedule.
Nếu bạn yêu cầu đến livestream khác thì tôi cũng livestream luôn. Ngày hôm sau 8 giờ ngày hôm sau. Quét thế giới này rất là mệt nhé, có phải tua thời gian mới làm được. Còn quét thế giới tính theo thời gian thực cơ, không phải thời gian như này đâu, hơi khó chịu.
You lie on the grass, you can feel the heartbeat of the world.
Kiểu thời gian thực tức là mình làm hôm nay đâu, nhưng mà phải 3 giờ sáng hôm sau mới đi xét, nó mới đi xét ngày để mình làm tiếp á. Nhiều cái làm mất một tuần, sợ. Em xin kiểu vậy. Âm lượng game có bị to quá không ạ? Để tôi chỉnh xuống. Rồi, xong luôn. Tuyệt vời. Có thành tựu luôn này. Tôi kể lại cho bạn cái câu chuyện ngày xưa tôi chơi game này, nhưng mà tôi bị mắc ạc á. Tôi bị mất ạc. Và bây giờ cái ạc đấy lại đang kết bạn với tôi. Đang kết bạn với tôi. Đây, tôi sẽ show cho bạn xem. Đây. Cái ạc ngày xưa tôi chơi đây. Đây chính là cái ạc ngày xưa tôi chơi. Và tôi bị scam mất. Và bây giờ nó đã thành của người khác. Tôi đã khoảng tầm 3 tháng trước ấy, tôi kết bạn cái ạc cũ của tôi. Và tôi đã nhắn tin với cái ạc này là bạn là chủ mới hả? Và cuối cùng là tôi muốn kiểu đổi ạc ấy, đổi cái ạc tôi đang chơi này, lấy cái ạc cũ của tôi bị scam mất. Nhưng mà chủ ạc mới bảo nếu như bạn nhắn sớm hơn thì có thể đổi lại được, nhưng mà bây giờ thì quá muộn. Kiểu như là người ta chơi được tầm khoảng 2-3 tháng thì người ta roll được nhiều nhân vật người ta thích ấy. Bây giờ người ta không muốn đổi nữa.
That lasts very long.
Bây giờ con gì nhỉ? Ở đây có cái nhiệm vụ của ông Navia.
Coming back here really does, if you think about it, it would.
Although, of course, he was a very ambitious man.
That's also why people...
All right. You can use the same room as last.
Yep, yep.
Oh.
À, ngồi trong đây chờ đợi một tiếng. Bảo mình ngồi nhưng mà mình cứ đi.
Hello? Are you asleep yet? Oh no, not at all. Wanna go fishing?
Wow, so that's the
Hopefully I didn't. Don't worry. You don't have to think of it as... Okay, let's go.
Mình xin người ta cho thì thôi. Xóa tin nhắn nữa. Thôi hết rồi. Để sắp học rồi thôi. Mình xin làm gì? Ngoài này à? Ngoài đi cái này đi.
Next on the agenda. We're waiting for the schedule.
Ồ, giờ phải đi câu cá à? Gặp là va thôi, không phải ngại mấy con quái này. Newbie thì ngại, tầm giờ ngại cái gì mấy con quái này. Chào bạn Tín. Bạn Tín không đi học à? Ngày thứ 3 mà. Ui, spam nắm mặt cười đấy bạn.
To enjoy fishing. What do you think, traveler?
Mà tí nay không đi học à?
Honestly, Paimon,
It might just be some.
that's a thing.
I'm sure you'd get even. My father always had. My mother never. All the members of the Spina greatly respected her wisdom.
Mà Tín có nghe tôi nói gì không vậy? Alo.
No matter what Papa yelled.
Paimon would have never guessed.
Yeah.
Lát nữa mới vào tiết à?
Because if you do falter. Sorry. Basically, I was just saying that the nurturing app, and if that's the only.
Is that why you let...
Cũng gần 1:30 rồi nhưng mà
Maybe there's a part of not wanting to pay. Look, I think you've got something on the line.
tôi cố gắng từ giờ đến tầm khoảng chiều, hết chiều này tôi làm hết mấy quét.
Can't let it get away. Come
Còn
on,
lại
you
vào
two.
game chỉ việc xả nhựa thôi, xả nhựa với làm daily thôi để cho xong. Bạn Đạt Phạm còn xem thì bạn chat cho tôi nhé. Nấp ổn vậy. Đeo tai nghe bạn cũng được.
Go ahead with the operation.
Well, your rod was missing a part.
Well,
If we... All right.
Không sao cả.
so Paimon drank, huh?
I didn't know you had such a great sense of humor.
See? This might get...
Honey,
Paimon hopes she'll...
I hope so too.
Ô, được tặng cho cái cần câu này. Ảo nhỉ. Đến thị trấn Potion. Trước tôi đọc cái này là thị trấn Poseidon. Ok. Vậy bạn đi đi.
Adele, we're back. We brought you a gift from the court too.
Oh,
Don't call her boss, okay, Adele? Oh, it's okay.
it's been a while.
Oh, it's you two. I've heard that you all.
You're really amazing. And if Miss Nami is your friend,
Đây mới có hai,
she must be
1,
super
2, 3.
amazing too.
Một người nữa ở đâu nhỉ?
What's in this?
Of course.
Ai xem mà không thích chat nhỉ?
Well, it's so.
Oh, so
Everyone
Ba người đang xem nè.
thanks to the protection of the Spina.
2 người chat rồi.
It's the least we can.
Boss!
Florence.
Huh? Is something up, Laurent?
Florence, đặt là Florence,
What?
không phải là Florence.
Explode?
Seems like they've been Romeu and his folks. We investigated their...
if they have smartened up,
Seems like they've got no interest in sitting down and talking at all. We should have gone straight to the Maison Gardiennage.
Sorry.
On the hill to the east of Poisson, near the Clementine
Ồ,
line.
chào bạn.
Blow up the Clementine line?
Certainly sounds like it.
Romeu and his followers, they managed to blow up the aquabus.
are they insane? There's tons of innocent...
Yeah. If they've been planning this, we have to issue an evacuation order to the townspeople and get them as far away from.
Let's get everyone onto our ship. That should be the safest.
My dear, if the explosives do go off, not all. Let's stop their insanity first. Then settle the score with them.
Leave it to us now.
Let's go, you two. We've got to act fast. Miss Coralie, please take Adele to the ship.
Watch out, boss!
Closer.
What do you think you're doing, Coulter?
I thought all the annoying little hindrances had left, but
You mean this was all a trick?
not quite. Though I ship, and that's because out of the entire Spinadu,
You better stick close to me.
Romeu promised me, but it was like you were. Romeu has lost his.
Why?
Only someone. You never saw the heyday of Spinadus, but I saw it all, and it was all because Clementine.
So the shock and...
Now you're catching up. Did you know? Down there in that blasted fortress, I spent a lot back then because of the years passed, but then he died, and it was because of you again, Navia. It's always because of you. I once loved the Spina and
Don't listen to him,
have you ever considered that? Maybe that. Have you ever considered that? Have you ever considered that? Maybe.
Because if you do falter, there'll inevitably come a time when... Yeah. Is that real?
Shut your mouth. Don't know how to...
I'm sure Mr. Milton somehow...
Nhảm video làm game này có chuyện dài kinh khủng luôn.
There's no...
Cứ phải spam.
Maybe you think you're being the... But the love of that, and even now...
Coming at ya. Feeling lucky? Nah. This one's got your
Kiếm
name on
này,
it.
trồng kiếm hình rìu như
Fire! Well, with rocks.
búa chiến của
Ow! I'm umbrella warfare, I guess. Nah.
Ui, thao tác trên máy tính khó quá.
Nah.
Đâu đâu
This one's got your...
Laurent, if you find it, I can't allow my part.
Got it, boss. I'm on it. Are you okay, Navia?
I don't...
Let's hurry up there. We have to protect the Clementine line. If they're gonna blow up the waterway, they must have...
We're way behind schedule.
Order guide you.
Hold the line.
Ôi, thao tác trên máy tính khó quá.
Ice and frost.
Next on the agenda.
Mà trên điện thoại thì không livestream được. Điện thoại chỉ có thể quay màn hình đăng lên.
Everybody stand.
No touching.
This is order.
All hail. We certainly brought a lot of muscle. They're really slowing us down. But if we're meeting resistance, we must be heading in the right direction.
Order guide you.
We're way access denied.
This must be the explosives, right? And this is the control mechanism. Oh, Clayman's too scared to touch any of this stuff. There's a strangely shaped hole here. Well, that certainly sounds possible. Okay, you take this side, and I will take...
cái nhiệm vụ Navia như kiểu mấy cái phim hành động của Mỹ nhỉ, kiểu
Turn this guy over.
thằng mình vớ vẩn thế. Đây rồi.
You found it. That's amazing.
Để Paimon nắm mồm kinh khủng. Cái nhiệm vụ này giống kiểu mấy phim hành động của Mỹ ấy.
That should do it, right?
Kiểu
Nadia and Flora
ngăn
should
chặn
be
mấy
able
cái
to
cuộc
relax. Oh,
cướp
you're
các
right.
thứ, trông rất là giống rồi.
They're gonna bury Marcel!
Great work, partner. Just leave the rest to me.
Watch out, Nadia! You can't block them all!
Look, I'm doing this the Spina way.
Cứ như đặc vụ Kingsman vậy, cái ô bật cái ô ra là súng bắn nhau ấy.
Fire!
Romeo. Mình chống lại Mafia.
Regardless of please.
Good. We're good. All right. This operation is a
Desmond.
wrap. Take it.
Luckily,
Boss, we managed to catch all the imbeciles like Romeo.
got it. Coulter, I can understand how you feel. I am not callous, and I will spend more so that one
I know what you're trying to say. Mister, there are too many...
henceforth. But once you're discharged,
Thank you.
As I thought.
she is also. Thank you for protecting the Clementine line. I was actually, if I'd lost, a name is a way to etch a memory onto the world. Losing the line that bears her name, that I can see seeing it still standing.
What happened while we were gone?
Just give her some time.
Traveler, I want to ask you something. Do you really see me as your partner?
Of course.
That's good then. Hearing that, it brings me.
How do you feel, Nadia?
Tưởng là xong rồi nhưng mà vẫn còn nói chuyện một đoạn nữa.
But I
Rất là lâu.
partner, I used to think Coulter mentioned how do you think they
Don't think like that, no matter what other...
Well, since it's ended up like this, there's something.
hold on. I hope you can understand.
Don't worry.
Trời ơi, tưởng xong rồi nhưng mà vẫn Vẫn phải đi đến cái thị trấn Poseidon.
Let's go back.
Ui, có còn một gia đình ở trên cái tàu ấy.
Why is everyone gathered here? And what's...
This was supposed to be a gift to you from everyone in the town. We were originally planning to show it to you once it was fit, but special... Well, you're ready? I'll unveil the food.
Đây, gia đình của Navia. Đây chính là bố, đây chính là mẹ. Navia thời chắc là còn trẻ.
Papa, Mother.
We designed the look for Miss Clementine based on old camera records, as well as personal recollections from members of the Spina.
Clementine.
It is indeed. To be honest, we only asked Boss to discuss.
How could we only have...
Even though Boss
We wanted to commemorate her
I don't know.
with Navia around.
We are gathered here today that we support you and believe in you.
That's what we believe as well.
Thank you so much. This really is. I never thought that I'd have the chance to stand next to my mother.
Thôi, xong luôn. Không phải đi bí cảnh chứ. Giờ những cái chết của cái nhân vật ấy, phải đi bí cảnh hơi mệt. Cái này mai nhận thì để mình đỡ phải làm ủy thác nhiều. Vấn gì nhỉ? À, còn nhiệm vụ của Bạc Cò à? Có nhiệm vụ của Bạc Cò nữa đâu rồi? Nhầm đây. Đây. Ô, Tàng Sơn.
We've been to so many places lately. What do you say we take a day off from adventuring and just
Ồ,
find
ở trên cái con
somewhere
rương
nice
này.
to relax?
Đi lấy đã.
What time I'm think, where are some nice places we could go? Oh, why don't we take Fabric
Cái
together?
Niue còn nhiều dương lắm nhưng mà
It's been a while since we last saw that.
tôi lười lấy á.
He's always the one popping up out of nowhere and scaring us half to death.
Chết, nhầm. Xong rồi. Đâu, đơn giản vậy thôi.
Beautiful treasures are a cause for great happiness. No touching.
gather. This is order.
Có con rương ở đây à? Nhiều ghê á. Cái đoạn này. À. Trời, dưới kia chưa lấy luôn kìa. Rồi. Có rương là phải lấy thôi. Từ từ. Nhiệm vụ để sau đã. Xong rồi. Một rương nữa. Cái Nguyên còn nhiều rương lắm luôn ấy. Số nào nhỉ?
We're waiting.
Và có cái
One man's stone is another man's gem.
chỗ có ba cái cột nham đâu rồi nhỉ? Thằng mình sai vị trí rồi.
Stabilize. I will have order.
Certainly worth the extra.
Chỗ mấy cái cột nham đâu nhỉ? Vừa tôi nhìn thấy đây. À đây rồi, đây rồi. Thấy rồi.
One man's stone is another man's gem.
Sỏi. Ui dồi. Quên mất không ấn cách.
Access denied. Let's light it up. Everybody stand back.
Order guide you.
Certainly worth the extra.
Đây là cái chỗ của New Vân Tá Phong Như Chân Quân ở. Kiểu như không phải ở mà là đến để tu tiên. Nhưng mà rõ ràng có báo bảo là rất vui khi có người đến thăm ấy, nhưng mà khi mà mở cửa thì lúc nào cũng đấy thì lại không muốn gặp khách, rất là lươn lẹo, bà có bán đơn lẹo thế.
Here we are, right up. Do you still remember the first time we came here? And when we told her that Rex Lathis had been assassinated? We probably don't need to bring any offerings now. Huh? Traveler, did something catch your eye? Whoa, what a pretty lady. Is she also here to visit Cloud Retainer?
Đây hình dạng của bà có đây.
Yeah, you're right. All it takes is one look and you can tell she's some... Okay, but if we're both friends, how can you make...
Vài món chuyên gia ngoại giao.
You two, what is this tomfoolery? Has the shift so clouded your eyes that you know what?
You're the illuminated bird?
Oh, donning uniform is scarcely an attachment.
Khóa hình không biết cái này hỏng rồi.
Well, one has made plans to pay a visit to some disciples.
You? Worrying about keeping a low profile? You're the one who likes to pop up out of nowhere all over. Hey, truly, you have to...
Oh, so you have taken care of it. One has never...
Anyway, where were we before you
Tấu hài hơi quá.
One plan to extend the invitation. However, one would first inquire as to the reason behind your visit here. You have cause to seek one's company?
Yeah, sure.
If there are no urgent matters. Ganya has been quite
Nguyệt Hải Đình gặp Gan Nhu. Thôi cái ấn này để sau đi. Chắc là phải đi làm cái này trước đã.
Shanoa has also secured employment recently. In her correspondence with me, she wrote that she shall have no need to return for the foreseeable future. They think one is so easily mollified. One shall investigate everything with one's own eyes and decide for oneself if their living conditions are satisfactory.
Ôi.
We're almost at Gray Eye Pavilion. Maybe. Wait, where did she go? Why are you standing there, Clavicator?
Quietly, one shall stay here. You two can go ahead. One does not wish to.
Fair enough.
Cloud retainer?
Oh,
Is that lady someone you know, Miss Ganyu?
She is indeed. I'm sorry, Huixin, but could we delay the upcoming meeting for...
Oh, not to worry, Miss.
Thank you, Huixin.
it's been a while, Ganyu.
Greetings. What brings you here today? And Cloud Retainer, too. It's been quite...
You are quite mistaken. One is not
Lê
acquainted
lẹo.
with this cloud.
Huh?
Seems she's not buying it.
That was but a simple test. One did not expect you to be able to.
Quá là lê lẹo.
But recognizing you is,
And one was simply passing by while attending to some.
Wait, Paima wasn't aware of any important... Oh, Cloud Retainer's right. We've still got...
Oh, is that...
One simply desired to see you and had no intention of.
I understand.
While one still makes one nostalgic to see you as you are now.
Cloud Retainer! Stop!
If you insist.
Wow, you've been to also. Forgive me for my presumptuous
Human.
Really?
You presume to know the extent of one's illustrious achievements. What?
Can you?
I am adeptus of...
That sounds...
Actually, those last...
Huh? Wait, you're really that...
And what of it? Did you...
Not exactly.
To be fair, Cloud Retainer rarely... It is said that once, although I did not live through such tragedy on top of the drought, enough the books have this to say. Upon arrival,
Mortal records adding... Well, that is quite enough ancient history for now. Gandhi, have you had word from Shenmue? One has heard that tomorrow...
there is no cause for concern. One industrial...
I see. You may return.
Of course, Cloud Retainer. Please take care. Traveler, Paimon, I'll see you some other time.
Cái chơi game này tôi chỉ buồn cười cái đoạn mà cái bà cò này bà ấy nói xấu Ganju thì rất là nhiều.
Paima was pretty quick on the uptake here, didn't she?
Kiểu có cái tật xấu gì là rêu rao cho cả cái thành phố đi về biết đấy, cả cái cảng đi về biết đấy. Tội vậy. Cả Shenye anh thế, hai đứa đồ đệ Bà nói xấu hết trông
In fact, it was
tội
not.
quá trời.
One is indeed visiting Niue Harbor for an important purpose.
Wait, for real?
The moment is not
Vào
yet.
quá khứ. Cứ bị nói tội rồi.
She really seems to be playing up the whole mysterious Adeptus thing right now. Is it because we
Rồi đi gặp
just heard about the
Stranger.
story about her
Stranger đi buôn bán ở chỗ Vạn Vân Đường này.
You get what I'm saying? Yeah, how can I not? Not even fine food is enough to distract from the presence of...
I'm far more interested in getting her details than ordering any dishes. Hey, how about you? You do it. No. I think you.
Hai cái thằng trẻ trâu này.
What can I get for you today?
Hai thằng trẻ trâu này để nhìn chúng về đàn bà được điển nhất nên đi về.
What would you like to order?
2 servings of more meat to go.
Sợ luôn. Đe cho một câu cái sợ luôn. Cười quá.
Welcome. It's been a while.
Don't welcome us as guests and greet us as old friends in the same line.
Mm-hmm. And this is?
This is Miss Chinyan.
Master?
Huh?
One does not recall ever revealing this form to you before. I've trained and lived with Master for more than 10 years. I would recognize you no matter what. Is something the matter, ma'am? Hardly. One simply learned of your employment from your letter and
check out the great food too.
Indeed. It's almost lunchtime. My apologies.
Well, if it isn't the traveler in Paimon. Are you here for Shenhe? The lunch rush isn't in yet, Shenhe. So I've got things covered for now. Go ahead, sit down and enjoy some time with your friend.
Thank you, Chef Mao.
Đâu ra bãi đằng sau này chịu thật. Ngồi đằng trước này thì ai nói cái gì đâu.
Still, the work here entails dealing with quite a varied group of people. Has this been difficult for you, Shenhe? It's been manageable so far.
Feels like you've been making.
First, I tried.
Có thể nếu như mà không ai xem nữa thì hết cái
A sense of you, Master.
quét này thôi có thể
Though amount I see. I have missed Master.
Sao thì bây giờ nó đang là buổi trưa, cũng là thứ ba nữa nên là đầu tuần nên là mọi người đi
Is
học.
that a problem, Master? No, not a problem. One was simply caught off
Không
guard.
rảnh để vào livestream nữa nhưng mà tối nay và thứ bảy
One is most curious
Chủ nhật
to
thì
see how much
có
of
thể
one's
nhiều
own
người.
conversational prowess you possess. Master once put in response. It was a mechanical vehicle made out of iron. What was it called again? An electro... Oh, you refer... It boggles... Alas, the one flaw of my mechanism lay in its weakness against mountainous terrain. One was thwarted mere seconds from victory, when it was thrown off course and failed to make it across the final stretch. A most unfortunate master. That was the end of that story. Is that so? With you gone, one has seldom felt the desire to call upon those. Have you been lonely, Master? Lonely? Just the most forms. What?
It's nothing. I'm just a little bit
To
confused.
me. One fine. This is not to say that your word.
She got like, what, 2 sentences?
Do you have any empty tables?
Mọi người chờ tôi một tí nha, khoảng 2 phút rồi. Hello mọi người, tôi quay trở lại đây.
I'm hearing more guests come in. I should get back to work.
Alright, good luck with the lunch.
Shen Hyo là người thường, không phải là tiên nhân nha. Bà cò bà ấy nhập về.
One is fond of all kinds of delicacies that the dishes here.
Everything's so tasty. A bit too hot at times, but still super tasty.
I'm sorry, miss, but our tables are...
Shall we try somewhere else, Granny?
But it smells so delightful.
Well, you could always check with some of the other guests and see if...
Okay, I'll ask her. Excuse me. Would you mind letting us share a table with you? Ah, well, Grandma doesn't mind. What about you guys? Great. Thanks so much. My name is Shiyu, and this is my granny. Granny? Yep. Is there something wrong? No, Paimon's just a bit... Yeah. A lot of people compliment Granny on her youthful look.
Doan đài nhìn trông rất quen, đang vân vân.
Granny? Why don't you...
Bà này nhìn bà cò này trông rất được quen nhưng mà không biết thế nào. Có phải là người cũ không?
We met before. No. Just a fated meeting then. Please, take a seat.
Đang ngại không dám nói.
What would you like to eat, Granny?
I want braised earthworms. They...
No, not this again. Braised earthworms? Well, that sounds weird. Do people actually... Right, that's what... Need any help? Help? Oh, do you mean... Thanks, that's nice of you to offer. Granny has pretty bad dementia, so actually, her memory's been bad ever since I was... They died young. Oh. But it's okay. Don't feel bad. Granny... Wow. You're too...
And me? Oh, what about me?
You're tough too, Granny. Plus, you're really just...
Yes, and it's hardly as if I forget everything. I still remember the important things. I remember now. It was a dream.
Huh?
It was just an...
Wait, so you have a reoccurring dream where someone's talking to you? That sounds spooky. Does that mean you're possessed?
Trông mặt bà cò nhìn bướng.
Unlikely. Her eyes are clear and her breathing remains calm and level.
Are you sure?
Who do you take me for? Is one not an adept? Am I not an
You're right. Paimon almost forgot you're the expert.
Not anymore.
A younger version of this is just getting weirder and weirder. What is going on here?
As one said.
Are you sure? Paimon's Paimon.
Just Shenyu is fine.
Thank you all so much for offering to help. Oh, we don't need any payment for this. You're welcome. But Miss Shenyu, what exactly? All we have to go off is that dream.
That is elementary. Since her dreams portray her younger self, then we shall retrace the...
Sounds like a plan. So, Granny...
Why, of course...
Okay, taking...
Tôi cảm giác cái nhạc ở DJ này rất là hay nhá. Đến cả DJ đứng một lúc sau nó có cái nhạc ấy. Cảm giác rất là hay. Hay hơn tất cả các vùng đất khác. Đấy là cảm nhận chung của tôi. Cảm nhận chung của tôi là rất là hay. Còn mọi người thấy vùng đất khác hay thì cái đấy là ý của mọi người thôi. Mỗi người một sở thích mà. Nhưng mà cảm nhận chung của tôi với cái game này là cốt truyện rất là dài. Đúng anh anh ấn vào X cái liên minh là xong anh kết nối lại là được. Close window. Kết nối lại. Bên thi thoảng bị thế. Ôi shit, lạc đường. Đây rồi, gặp suy Quill. Trời, Trình Quill gặp lúc nào cũng cảm giác đọc trông rất thư sinh nhưng mà là con trai, không phải con gái nha, Trình Quill là con trai.
That I can't pinpoint her identity from your
Nameless heroine?
That's right. The novels often speak of it. All they knew was that she after the drought ended. The way this nameless heroine faded from fame.
Thanks a lot, Shinto. We knew it'd be worth talking to you.
It's nothing at all.
Well,
Let me think. Perhaps the real-life heroine who inspired the character was also often seen near those three places. That would explain why it's rare for a chivalric. I've never understood.
We'll be sure to tell you if we manage to.
That's a deal.
Paimon feels like we just learned so much. Oh, right. There's a drought in this story, too.
Well, so while droughts do happen, the crops withered.
That sounds up.
Yeah, still. They say that back in those days, disasters were both more severe. Do you have any other questions?
We're good for now. We're just going to head back and meet up with Miss Yen. Paimon hopes that Granny, you and I will. Anyway, we'll be off now. See you some other time.
It's no problem.
Đến chỗ của Bình nó lão. Lại phải đi xa ấy nhở. Ô, chết.
I have recorded the tune that you requested. I hope it will be of help to you.
Oh, thank you.
Straightforward, but pain. What has amused you so? Oh, it's no serious matter. I was just reminiscing about the last time I saw you in this form. Time has wrought such change in this world.
Time has little bearing on one's existence, nor has one keenly felt its effects whilst dwelling at Mount Outsong. Nevertheless,
Oh, why so formal all of a sudden?
Well, approximately how much more would one need to afford?
It does not require...
Fabricator, Madam Ping! What are you two talking about?
Nothing save for some trivial matter.
Shinto has a theory, but let's save it for when Chu...
Do not be troubled, young...
What do you think, Shuyu? Does it match up with what you know of... According to the story, the nameless heroine eventually fell in love with an exorcist from Mount Tianhan. Maybe... That's why I don't have many memories of him. But there was this one time, I found a box in her attic full of a bunch of weird... I think so, too! Granny might remember something once she's returned to a familiar place.
What moth? It's as if I was taking a stroll in the...
Is that so?
Thank you.
Okay, so sure thing. I have a secret I want to tell you. What's wrong, Shoot? Well, I've been kind of... Oh! How about that? Must have been a slip of the tongue.
One is indeed...
I knew it. Well, one time I had this super high fever. She put me on her back, and I really wanted to thank her. So, I just kind of wanted to ask if maybe a pure white illuminated crane? The only two we've... Have you ever met one that's pure white, Clef?
Never has one met an Adeptus with such features.
That's weird. Well, even if it was just in my head, it's... Leave it to us! Now that let's go to Wang Shu. Okay, how good...
Đang đi tìm giấc mơ của cái con bé này. Con bé này cứ nhớ năng máy.
Wangshu Inn. Do you remember this place? Yes. The fish here is, I believe...
I'll come with. Paimon's still having some trouble understanding what she's talking about, but if she's so...
I sensed a non-human presence and decided to come take a look. If you're here, then there's likely no trouble. It's been a while, Cloud Retainer. I see you have returned to your previous form. I have indeed. I fought alongside her in this form on many occasions.
Oh, wow! What was she like during the war? Oh, wait, let Paimon take a guess. Was it anything like this?
Behold, the glory of one's newest invention.
Lại bắt đầu lại bắt đầu tấu hài.
An impressive imitation. Even so, Cloud Retainer was not always as ostentatious as you describe. You made the Archon War reached its peak after Guizhong's death. The Cloud Retainer who fought beside me in those...
Cloud Retainer who barely talked?
Once one had bid farewell to the world of mortals. What use when dwelling between mountain and forest, away from the
After the war, Cloud Retainer retired to Mount Outsong. Although I do believe there was an occasion some 30-odd years ago, when she decided...
One believes there is little need to relive...
Are you okay?
Perhaps this conversation should end here. Should you encounter any trouble, you need only call my name.
Sorry. Chị gào.
I think Granny is finally beginning to...
Slowly now.
A long time ago. I don't remember. I was confined to my room in Wangshu Inn. One day, I met a traveling merchant. Upon hearing of my illness, he told me that the pills were concocted using adepti blood and could be used to alleviate my symptoms.
Wait, but if you... And it was all thanks to the pills that you managed to keep the symptoms in check? Paimon's brain kinda hurts. Do you remember anything else?
I'm sorry, Hey! You're not... Oh, fret not, dear child.
The recovery of a person's memories is a gradual process.
Next location. There isn't really a landmark there, so where she... After all, if she was there for any length of time, then she would have...
Đi tìm manh mối à? Càng ơi. Thôi có cái chấn của hạt nhưng mà tôi lại Roneda cơ. Đây là một câu chuyện buồn. Có chấn của bà cỏ nhưng mà lại không có bà cỏ vì tôi bị nạch tôi Roneda, rồi đến tôi chấn của Roneda thì nạch cái này, thế nên đây là một câu chuyện khá buồn mà ai cũng sẽ phải gặp thôi. Nhưng mà không sao, ở Roneda không có chấn thì vẫn chơi được thôi. Còn cái chấn kia thì tôi phải đợi mà Corian tôi mới dám nâng, bởi vì cái chấn này không cầm cho ai được cả, cầm mỗi bà cỏ.
I don't remember this. Still, I was thinking.
Huh? Why again?
I'm not sure. Maybe...
Đánh con sóc hình như được tiền hay sao? Đó, kiểm tra. Đó. Tiền đi. Nó được tiền mà. Nó được tiền thật.
Whoa, why are there so many treasure hoarders here? Guess it's time to round up the bad guys. Allow me.
This is long overdue. No touching.
I will have order.
Combo thế không là chết đấy. Này chết. Không có gòm biết ngay.
Born of ice and frost. We're way behind schedule.
The hunter becomes the...
Do you remember anything about this place, Granny, one day?
Let me think. But I don't.
Got it.
Wait a second. If I remember correctly.
Đổi cái cây này. Thật.
Go on, take some.
Chắc là không
You
còn ai
need
sẽ...
to eat a lot if you want to grow big and strong.
Oh, thank you.
À, bánh nốt cái bọn ma vật đấy.
Paimon will help us out.
No touching.
Order guide you.
Born of ice and frost.
Mày dám trúng điểm yếu cơ. Không dám trúng điểm yếu đúng. Quảng luôn.
Next on the agenda.
Đây.
We're way behind schedule.
Bắc, Nam, Đông, Tây. Ở đây Đông đây, Đông là phía này. Đông là phía này. Đây là phía Bắc. Phía Nam. Phía Tây và phía Đông.
Next on the agenda.
Đến đây bà này còn không nhớ gì nữa chắc đúng. Mệt mỏi với cái bà này thật.
This place.
Did you remember something, Granny?
I remember. It was a moonless night. I had been injured, so your grandpa was supporting me. We fled together with some being in the fog behind us, and I had exhausted my strength when the labor pains came on. So we took refuge in this house. I remember that night. I remember I alone am the source of this sin. Punish me as you wish.
Sin?
I don't know. I don't remember. I only remember. Eventually, the house was filled with the sound of my baby's first cries.
My dad?
He was my pride and joy. And so are you. But you're always going to be different from me.
I don't care what you might have done, Granny.
You're too sweet, Shu. All right. Let's not stand
If one recalls
À, cuối cùng bà này
correctly,
cũng nhớ ra.
the
Mệt.
next place should be Chin Peak.
Mệt với cái bà này quá.
I may be a bit slow, but I'll do my best to keep up. I'm sorry to keep everyone waiting.
Con lại có rương thế
Climb
này.
on, I shall carry you to the top. Oh, such lightness of weight.
All those who grow old grow frail in the end, do they not? First, you lose your memory, then your health. Eventually, you end up losing everything.
Cặp rương ở đâu nấy đấy thôi.
My only wish
Bây
is
giờ
to
lên
depart
hồ tôi
this
nát tìm
world
lâu
with
lắm.
lucid mind, to free myself of this torment and the burden it places upon others.
Tôi có rương tiếp kìa. 2 con rương nữa.
Fret not, you have my aid in this endeavor.
Tôi vào. Ôi, con phát được 3 luôn kìa.
Beautiful treasures are a cause for great happiness.
Rồi, tại đây rồi, thấy không?
Off we go.
Đâu nữa nhỉ? Đây rồi.
Let's light it up. Adventure
Tối
time.
đa là 4 cái thôi, không có nhiều.
Even better than I imagined. It's my lucky day. Adventure time. Adventure time.
Does this place feel familiar to you?
Let me see. How strange. Had I... When we were at Wangshu Inn and the abandoned house earlier, though I couldn't remember everything, I still felt a sense of them. But here, I don't have that feeling. Perhaps I did come here in the past, but it just didn't be...
Did the stories get it wrong then? Yeah, that's... Paimon was hoping this place would jog Granny Uendai's memory.
I'm sorry to disappoint you too.
It's all right. We're not going to give up yet. We'll figure something else out. Just you wait.
Thank you. Huh? That way. What's that mountain?
Oh, let Paimon look! Huh? Isn't that Mount Outsong? Looks like we've come full circle.
Mount Outsong. Mount Outsong.
Granny, are you okay? Don't push yourself, Granny. It's okay if you can't.
Mount Outsong,
Mount Outsong holds some familiar.
It does, but
Are you feeling unwell?
My head. It feels...
Clem! Miss Genyin, is there anything you can do?
Let us go to Mount Outs.
But...
Fret not. All will may leave the rest to me. I've prepared something that can aid...
Wait, really?
I never leave anything to chance. Here.
Huh?
Precisely. It periodically releases soothing agitation.
Oh, we could have come to Mount...
How preposterous. We Adepti can only...
Paimon!
As previously mentioned, a gentle...
Oh, Paimon can feel what you mean. Paimon's body feels light as a feather. It's as if she's lying down.
And you and I.
The drought is over. But why do you look like you want to cry?
The potion. It's nearly run its course.
I've never regretted meeting you. Not even.
Please. Please, no. Have you forgotten? This is the world you left behind. One of gentle breeze and morning dew. Perfectly straddled betwixt the this is your home. This is where you belong. You should have never left. So that is the truth. No wonder this place is so familiar.
Granny! Granny?
A cloud retainer.
Your memories have.
Wait, did you just call her back? You already knew each other?
Yes. Really, please don't cry. Oh, don't worry, my dear. I'm so sorry, everyone. It's all come back to me now. The most...
One can sense the guilt that now plagues.
No, it's okay. Shuyu, everyone.
Please, Granny, don't force yourself.
I know, dear child. My feeling some time ago. I made a terrible...
Is this the sin that you mentioned in Dwayne
I am, in truth, not a human being. My real form, one that I held. I spent many, many years living on Mount Outsong, bathing in the soft breeze and drinking the sweet dew of though she never took me on as a formal disciple. I even contemplated completing my training and becoming a...
50 years ago?
That's right. Master regaled me with many stories. She was the one I looked up to the most. More than I was still far from being a... She warned me that the potion's effects would...
Oh no. So that was the source of your dimension was because...
Indeed. I fell in love. Although clumsy and impulsive as he was, you'd think he was the real strange bird among the two of us. But still, just like me, he cared deeply about the world and wanted more than anything. I could not help but fall for him. But my time continued to tick away.
Oh no.
I committed an offense. I wanted to stay with him, even if it meant living a life full of pain and suffering. I knew I had betrayed Master's hopes. But I was too ashamed to face her. So I wrote her a long... I was convinced that she would not support my decision, and I lacked the courage to speak to her face to face. But that was only the beginning of my trouble. Along with my memories of looking back, I was beyond lucky to have come across that traveling merchant at Wangshu Inn. It was such a fortunate coincidence that we were there at the same time.
Đưa vào chân quân này, bảo sao nhìn thấy đưa vào chân quân này?
Coincidence? Why did I ever think it was Master?
Don't. Human custom would dictate the conferral of gifts to be in order when one still remembers when you were but a fledgling. One found to...
Wait! I'm confused. So, Cloud Retainer, you found Yuendai again?
Perhaps... One was furious upon receiving her, seized with anger. One set out to bring you to your senses.
Wow, nơi đây phong cảnh đẹp vãi. Nhà cho vọng thư ghê chứ đâu.
In truth, one had more than a few misgivings about your chosen partner.
As an exorcist, his talent was lacking. One could hardly say his skill with sigils was any better. But soon, one unwilling to begrudge, wishing to grant you a life without regret. As for how to, one took great care to alter one's features and select the appropriate as one expected. You were one was quite torn.
Bán cùng cung anh nên cái đau tím hơn.
Cùng cung phun cho nó thích. Để cùng cung phun cho nó thích.
Skyward! Scatter! Yeah! Skyward! Nevertheless, one would speak to you about another matter, if you are amenable, even considering your loss of memory. One was simply flabbergasted that you could so easily forget the consequences of consuming medicine infused with adeptal blood. Its proclivity to attract monsters is hardly that complicated of a concept to remember. To think that you tried to travel while weak from sickness and heavy with child. Had one not intervened to clear the fog, all of you would have been lost during the night.
He didn't run.
Scatter! Skyward!
Ui.
Stray cloud converge!
He didn't run. Anh tay mấy cái chạy.
Scatter! Skyward! Scatter! Skyward! Seize the skies! Skyward! Those monsters. One was, after all, an active participant in the Archon War. In the end, one was relieved to see you Skyward! Scatter! Now you should have a complete understanding of the events.
Wait, but if that's true, then the creator took care of you in
Đôi quy.
must also be...
Đối với tôi, đây là đôi quy tốt nhất mà tôi từng thấy.
Count the absurdities of that.
Có rơi vào nhà thôi. Ô, đây là cả ghi duê à? Đây là cả ghi duê.
Just as you and I troubled one with her, upon finding you burning with fever, one made plans to bring you back to one's abode for treatment. However, when one asked you why, apparently you believed that one could not possibly be a true adeptus. One had no choice but to apply powder to one's body to conceal the variegated nature of one's appearance. You became more... It bears mentioning, however, that as a crane, you and I was nearly entirely pure white in color. Though you had never... Perhaps fate brought you two to...
Và có biết thoa bột lên người. Buồn cười quá.
Now all had... One owes you an apology, you and I. One has always viewed you as a disciple of equal standing with Ganyu and Shenhe. Still, one could not reveal your identity right away. Memories are most meaningful when recalled by those who...
Master, I must ask.
One has never regarded your act. When it is time, 'tis a refuge. One speaks, of course, of a place not... One expect 40 years ago, you chose a path. Fortunately, you were able to.
So,
one will help.
she's gotta go back to being a regular crane, huh?
Master, I don't know how I could.
Ready? Please don't let.
Don't be sad, dear child. Don't forget to eat well, okay?
I promise.
Good girl. Good. I won't stop and. That's a good girl.
I'll eat well, Granny. I promise.
That's a good girl. I'm so sorry, Master.
Liệu bà này có hóa thiên thạc lần nữa không? Ồ, hóa được à?
Shiryu.
Let her be. At her age, tears are a necessary part of maturation. Now that the issue has been resolved.
I always believed we would see each other again. That our days of separation would finally end. And all my troubles would be behind me. If only things could stay this way forever.
A nightmare? Curious. If you're relaxed, shouldn't your dreams be pleasant?
It was a good dream. It's just...
You weren't ready to wake up. Eloquent as one may be, words of comfort are not one's strong suit. You are doing all you can. One can see your strength of will, your fearlessness in the face of danger. And so, whatever your dream may be, one believes that you shall achieve it. Of course, whenever the perils you face overwhelm you, or you become
Cái đoạn này
weary,
mình cứ chill chill thôi.
one is always here for you. After all, as an elder, it is only right to look out for the young ones.
Chicken drumsticks.
Vài món thì cũng say quá.
Huh? Was Paimon sleeping just now? Oh. Oh, Paimon wasn't talking to you. Paimon had a dream about eating grilled chicken drumsticks, that's all. Madam... Oh, Shuyu, you're awake. How do you feel? I feel... Madam...
Oh. And have you reasons for this sudden interest?
I know Granny thought what she did back then was wrong. She felt really bad, but without that mistake, I would have never been born. Even though Granny lost her memories, she never forgot to show me how much she loved me. So I could become a cool adeptus like you and help a whole bunch of people, just like Granny wanted to do.
Upon some reflection, one supposes you are no mere mortal. The fact that you and
Thank you so much,
Shuyu, are you sure about this? Paimon's gonna let you in on a little secret. If you join them, you'll never enjoy One-Man Restaurant's delicious cooking ever again.
how every individual must find their own path to enlightenment. So long as one retains a pureness of spirit, one's dietary proclivities are quite irrelevant.
Well, you say that, but Paimon's not seeing any tasty treats of...
Although Mount Outsong is rich and natural, that is precisely why one...
Whoa! They're leaving Mount Outsong?
One has never concerned oneself with the location of one's residence. From the very beginning, one has sought only solace and peace. In the end, all of one's disciples ended up in Liyue Harbor. Ganyu. One has reflected on this fact for many years now. One can only if one is most curious as to what aspect of Li... Why are you all so silent?
Paimon is, just a bit shocked, that's all. So, does this mean we can...
One has precious little time to squander. However, if one finds oneself, one will be assuming...
Don't worry, we'll have... So,
Perhaps in 2 days, one has already picked out
seems like you've been out?
a sensible plan. Oh, also, why don't you take the...
Awesome! Hey, didn't we promise Shincho that we'd tell him what we found out? Should we make a trip?
Ủa? À đây. Ống trên ca nó hiện ra hết rồi, ống trên ca kìa. Ủa? Đợi 2 ngày sau luôn. Chịu thật. Đây, trình bày giờ sáng cho nó. Đấy. Quét của bà Quài làm nhanh phết chứ.
Your concerns are excessive and unfounded. This is but a simple...
To be quiet, in what way? I have to be careful.
We're here, Crow! Miss Shin...
Perfect timing. This I'll have you know.
Several...
Indeed. They're family heirlooms, you see.
Yep, they've
Hear that? Doubt their authenticity any further.
Whoa, please don't go! I apologize.
An expert, you say? Very well. I will wait for a little while longer then. Traveler, Paimon, this is my new residence. If you have cause to seek my company in the future, this is where you can find me.
two again. You got a new outfit. Mm-hmm. Master, huh? You know how to...
Do
Master, I brought in most of...
Fret not. I shall help you move them into your room.
Actually...
It appears... Now, this expert you...
Soon. Ah, there he is. Here, allow me to make some introductions. This is Mr. Zhang Li, a well-respected consultant. Mr. Zhang Li, this is Miss Shen Yun. She's the one who's looking to sell the collection of valuables I mentioned earlier.
If it isn't Miss Shen.
Indeed, most.
Quite well, thank you. I was fortunate enough.
So you...
Indeed. How fortunate we are that fate has brought us together again.
You are too kind, Mr. Zhang.
Hai người thân gặp nhau hào. Hai cái ông bà lên lẹo sợ thật.
While I am loath to butt into this, you two already...
Miss Shenyun speaks the truth.
Say no more. Let us depart.
I jest. What fool would still harbor doubts that... I deeply apologize for doubting you. So,
There is no cause for concern. They are indeed rare and precious valuables. The same can be said for this one here. I am sure you have heard from your travels that the study of mechanism...
All right. Then, in that case, Miss Shenyun, I'll take the
Northland Bank.
My friends.
You've been great.
My days have... As for you, Miss...
I must say...
Whatever for.
Well, that it... Alas, refer to me.
It would seem...
One has indeed. One's previous days were all brief. Now that one has met this city...
Not unlike the ocean tides, so too shall the movement of people.
Alright, that's enough reflection for one day.
You make a valid point, Paimon. Now that the sale has concluded, what say one plays the...
Perhaps you have forgotten, Cloud Retainer, but I once tried my hand. It was a reunion.
Hardly. It is settled then. One has already passed word to Shenhe Ganyu to make a reservation.
It should be a
Shu Yu, come now. It is time to dine. Ah, this gentleman over here is Mr.
A humble employee of...
Nice to meet you too.
That should be everyone, right?
Sounds good. Actually, Master, have you ever tried a duchess's temptation? I heard it's impossible to stop eating after even just...
That sounds rather important.
Huh? Why are you all walking so fast? Wait for Paimon! Hey, wait up!
Xong luôn cái tiền này. Hết rồi, con gì đâu. Chả quan gì. Mấy cái này xong hết rồi. Hoàn thành tất cả luôn.
So nice to be stressed.
Cái hay rô hơi lú tí rồi. Thôi, thế nhưng mà không còn ai xem nữa thì hôm nay chúng ta sẽ kết thúc video ở đây nhé.